Hi everyone. Hi, how are you doing? Today, I just want to discuss something about the Azure Traffic Manager, right? So, I was thinking to create a series of videos about Azure topics, and that will help you to, um, you know, achieve good score in the Azure certification exams, as well as it will help you in your profession. So today I was thinking I will cover the networking part of Azure, right? And so the basic concepts like the virtual network, the network peering, and the application gateway, and all those things we'll cover later. But this basically will cover about one of the topic which is really important and mostly asked in the Azure certification exams is Azure Traffic Manager. So what's Azure Traffic Manager? It's in short form, it is ATM, which is Azure Traffic Manager, right? This topic is one of the mostly asked questions in the Azure certification exams. One is the difference between an Azure load balancer and an Azure traffic manager and Azure application gateway. So these three parts are really being asked and being confusing most of the people who will take the Azure exams. So in our topic, Azure Traffic Manager, one clear information is this is a DNS-based traffic manager, right? This is basically a DNS-based routing traffic manager, okay? So how that it works is something which we are going to see today. And there is a very good Microsoft documentation over here about the Azure Traffic Manager. So it has some routing methods which is available in the Azure Traffic Method. You can see over here. So priority based routing method. So how the traffic manager will route the traffic, you can see the user is browsing from its desktop and it is hitting the Azure Traffic Manager over here, right? This is the customer's on-premises DNS or whatever it is coming from, because this is a recursive query and it is hitting, and basically the primary endpoint has the highest priority and it will send the traffic to the primary, and if it is degraded you can see the response, and the client connect directly to the selected endpoint, not through the traffic manager, right? So it is not a load balancer. It gives a response and it will connect to the endpoint. So load balancer uses some mechanisms. Is this again? You will hit the load balancer and it will give the endpoint like that. So weighted, you can see there is a difference between the weighted. You assign a particular weight for the endpoint, 50, and the other region B is another 50, right? And basically you can see the weight. So you need to adjust the weight based on that. Another important point is this is mostly asked performance-based routing, because this is basically looking upon the closest nearest endpoint on the latency table, where the nearest region for the client location. So West US is 15 millisecond, North Europe is 75 milliseconds, East Asia is 150 millisecond. So that is how it will route the query. So it's a very good explanation of how the thing's working. So you can see another regional geographic based routing method also right over here. Okay, so that documentation is there, Azure Traffic Manager routing method. So basically what we will try to do here is that We will create two applications, web application, web app one in one region, right? Region one, and we will create another web app two. This is in region two, and then see if we can route the traffic using Azure Traffic Manager, right? And from my host computer, we'll try to hit here and see what is the response. Okay, so this is what we are going to set up, right? Right. Let's jump in, right?